Hi there, this is Sam with Bulldog Reader. Today I'm doing a video inspection of the main line for 5621 North D Street in Spokane, Washington. What we're looking at right now is the end of the city sewer, or the end of the main line for the house. This is where all the plumbing connects and everything drains into. And I want to start pulling back here. I'm going to explain, what's going on with the pipe, if there's any issues that I see, or anything at all. So, right now what we're looking at is a little bit of tree roots. Right when we get into the hub of the pipe, which is this right here, is what this is called, is the actual hub or connection to the city sewer. You're responsible for everything, that connection and back towards the house. So it looks like I was able to poke a hole through that stuff. That might be able to be cleaned up a bit better. And that part itself is concrete, and it looks like all those roots are actually just coming in right there at the seam where it's separated and going up. So you can see that right here what we're in is 4-inch clay tile. Clay tile usually comes in 2 to 5 foot sections, and it's normal to see a little bit of root growth at these seams. Looks like we got just a little bit more right there. That stuff looks kind of loose. Seems like the reason those are coming in is just because this is very offset at this point. The bottom of the pipe is the top left-hand corner of the screen. You can see that those two pipes don't exactly line up correctly. It's mostly because one of the pipes is settled in the ground. Roots are starting to intrude in this section. Looks like there's a little bit of roof right there. It's cleaned up pretty well. So yeah, it looks like those last two seams I just kind of missed, unfortunately. And we're still on that 4-inch clay tile right here, and you can see that it's just a very minor separation right there. Right here, just a tiny little bit of roots, but as far as tile goes, the main issue is those separations. Roots are pretty normal; those can get cabled out once a year. And you can see that where all these was probably looked like the other ones. I'm surprised I didn't pull anything back on my cable. Still pulling back here. Yeah, what I suggest for a pipe like this is just to get it cabled out once a year. Make sure these roots don't grow back or anything crazy like that. The pipe itself is about 80 feet long. Still in 4-inch tile. You can see these seams almost look perfect. The whole issue of the pipe is actually the connection to the city sewer. I mean, those first two seams are very root bound. Other than that, there's like barely anything wrong with this pipe. The tile's in great condition. I don't see any cracks or anything crazy going on. Looks like something else ties in right there. Pulling back, still in the tile. All those seams look great. The pipe itself is in pretty good condition. Right here you have a separation where water would definitely hit that spot. You'll see how it's just kind of a lip to get over it. So, stuff could definitely be caught up in that area as well. But nothing too terrible. Let's see what that is right there. So it looks like something got tied into this pipe, or there's something stuck in the pipe. Regardless, this might be the cause of the issue right here. It looks like somebody did some of their own plumbing. That might be part of a pipe right there. It's hard to say what that actually is in the line, but they definitely put a hole in the top of the pipe. And you can see that right there. The bottom of the pipe is actually the top part of the screen. And that looks like some sort of metal or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Maybe it's where they tied in the add-on. But that is not a proper connection by any means. Stuff can definitely get caught up in that area as well. You can see that there's just a, get over that separation real quick. There's a hole, you know, in the pipe, in the top end. Pipe is in the bottom of the screen. There's just a big hole right there. You can see toilet paper buildup. There's a hole in the side of the pipe as well. I wouldn't be surprised if someone had actually tied in a pipe right there. That's just not the way to do it. Right there, we just went through a little repair section. It looks like poly, black poly pipe. And there's just a tiny little separation. I mean, it definitely is still going to drain out right there. It's not necessarily separated. It's just the way they made the connection. You can pretty much see the whole entire pipe is sleeved inside of it. We're in cast iron right now, coming out of the clean out. And there's a picture of our clean out right there. And once again, that was Sam with Bulldog Rooter, and that was your video inspection.